Burnout. It's a common problem in today's society. And the thing is, many people just don't even know what it is. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about burnout and why it is so common. And I'm even going to give you a couple of ways to pull yourself out of the burnout. Hey, my name is Leanne, and if you're an engineer like me and have worked in pressure-packed environments, then this video is for you. I'm going to be talking about something that we've all experienced, and it is burnout. But it's never been quite as pervasive as it is today. You see, people think they know what burnout is, but in reality, they really don't. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the causes of burnout, some ways that it has become more commonplace, and how to pull yourself right out of it. So thank you for watching. Oh, and now would be a genius time for you to like and subscribe to this video so that you can be notified whenever I put new content out. For the past 20 years, I have been helping technical people and engineers get what they desire. When I retired 6 years ago from engineering, I developed the Grit and Grace program. And in the Grit and Grace program, you learn how to exit chaos and frustration and enter into the life that you desire. You learn to love your life again. You learn to put up those boundaries, and you learn how to communicate with everyone in your life. So let's talk about the rise of the digital age and being constantly tied to work. If your face is always in a device, watch out, because burnout is coming for you. If your friends, family, and children cannot identify you unless you have this thing in front of your face, well, that's a problem. The line between work and home has been blurred. And over the past 2 years, it's been almost non-existent as many people transitioned from working in an office environment to the home. You know, what was once a symbol of being on the way up in a company has now turned into an anchor that's tied around your waist. And it's pulling you further and further away from the things that matter to you, like your family, your friends, your hobbies. It's also pulling you from the very simple thing of resting and having some time away from the work environment. So what do you do to separate work and home? My husband is an executive in a corporation. I am a small business owner. We are always attached to our devices, and we tend to take vacations overseas. And I have a guilty secret. I don't activate his phone so that he gets some time away. Now, that's probably a bit drastic, and a lot of people aren't willing to do that. But what are you willing to do in order for you to have your family time? And what strategies do you use to separate work from home? Now let's talk about the pressure to be perfect and to succeed all at the same time. This is so common today. You are busy at work trying to get everything perfect that you're putting extra pressure on yourself, which helps you resist success. Pressure in a corporate setting is very, very real. And there's very little room for error. You have to hit the deadlines, especially if you're in a launch or have a huge project coming up. And you have to be a leader in your company. And for the next promotion, that seems to be all that is taken into consideration. Perfection. So my grandfather and I had this conversation, it was about 30 years ago, where he looked at me and he said he really wished stress, the word stress, was never invented. It's only gotten worse. So I ask you this, what would happen if done on time was better than stressed out and perfection? Tell me, do your friends and family only recognize you because you have a device in your hand? I'd really love to know. Finally, there's lack of control in our lives, and we're working way too many hours. Hear me out on this. Studies have shown that the stress levels of individuals have been on the rise for the past few decades. The most significant stress we have felt has been in the loss of control of our lives. We no longer have the autonomy we once did, and as a result, we often feel that we're treading water. For example, let's say that you work until 5 p.m. Okay? An email comes in at 6 on your company device. What do? You are not in a launch. You are not under deadline. But here comes this email. Will it be there tomorrow? What does it cost you for the boundary that you have put in place to be with your family from the time you leave work at 5 p.m. until 7 a.m. the next morning? If any of this resonated with you, then please drop me a comment below. I read every single one and I do respond. I am so excited to hear your feedback. If you found this video helpful, or you thought of somebody who might find this video helpful, I would be ever so honored if you would pass me on. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more coaching and insights on burnout from me. And this is the first part of a two-part series. If you're ready to answer these questions, or you're really not sure how to answer these questions, well, then please take a moment and go to the pinned comment and choose a time for your free 30-minute coaching. You can beat the rush by going to meetwithleanne.me, or please head to that first pinned comment and click on the link, meetwithleanne.me, because I will be happy to meet with you and discuss what we have talked about in this video.